Righto, here we are, ATB TV this week, and we're at Bendigo, and I've found a co-host since Darren and Liz and all the others at ATB well, I better say they're working, but they couldn't make Bendigo today, so Dean's going to help us go through the runners for the week. But just before that, you've had probably a long, successful association with ATB along the journey, mate?
Yep, no doubt, Pete, no doubt. So
one of the thrills, and I was only just getting into the involvement then was Xerius back in, I think 2012,
yeah, 2012,
yeah, the Wangoom and
Topaz.
And the eventful Topaz, where you actually chased the horse around after it dislodged you. So it must have been a good thing that day for you to be chasing it around, but yeah, we got the money, so that was the main thing. Yeah, we'll go back through our runners for the week. Dean's going to spiel them out, and I'll try and
get... over that Adelaide River in Darwin, you had Evans go around.
Yeah, she was fair. It was probably a better run than the start before, but I think as jury's out with whether the owners want to stay in her. She's really struggling. I think probably we'll just leave that at that.
Pass. So then at Rose Hill, you had Rockalicious go around and run 9th.
Yeah, she's stepped up in grade, and she probably didn't have a lot of luck. She's only beaten 2.5 lengths, but Brett Navdala didn't have a lot of luck on her, and reported as such when he come back. So they'll find another race for her. She's a smart mare, and she's got more wins in her.
That's good. Flemington, you had Dan Dino go around.
Probably the best 11th you would have seen in a while. Benny Mallum didn't have a lot of luck on her. He probably rode him too well, and just never got out the last furlong. And he's ticking on beautifully. The best thing there was he pulled up well, and all things going forward with the big boy. And yeah, we just got to win a race to get into the Caulfield Cup with him.
Yep. Guest of Honour went around and run 10th. Yeah,
first up, face value probably looks like just a run, but the Hayes camp were happy with the run. Beaten just over 5 lengths, so he'll push forward into his prep, and hopefully we see a bit more improvement next start.
Tayu ran 8th.
Tayo.
Sorry.
So we've got it right now, Neville. That's the first time I've pronounced it right. Went to the front, and yeah, he sort of put up. I know that was the tactics were to go forward with the way the racing unfolded, but he was gone, probably a couple of 100 metres out. But Darren Weir was happy with the run, so the master trainer, if he's happy, we go with that. He backs up again on Saturday over 2,000 metres, so we really need to see him, if not winning.
So is he in the naturalism?
Probably needs to win or run a real good second or third to warrant pushing towards the Caulfield Cup in those races.
Basso?
Yeah, he had enough. It was probably roll the dice after the Valley run. Probably knew and thought then that he'd had enough, and he's gone to the spelling paddock.
Okay. One went around at Kilmore, the last angel.
Yeah, fair first up. Actually was in front around the turn and got tired. Beaten 3 or 4 lengths. I think Jai McNeil rode and reported that it went well. So. She'll push for a similar type race, and probably runs into the places, if not wins, with the right race next start.
Yep. Donald, you had already like her, and actually I rode her.
You did. So what's the report there? Mate?
Well, she went pretty well. I think if I remember rightly, Matthew took the blinkers off her from that Donald run. She travelled nicely, come off the bridle a long way out. I was really chasing her, trying to get her to roll and work from probably 600 out. She was good with the line, so I reckon she'd go 2,000.
She, I don't think Matthew thought the blinkers on and off made much of a difference, but obviously you had to fire her up to get her going, and then to hit the line, there's probably a bit of hope we can get out to a bowl and win a race with her.
Yeah.
Funny old day, we went from 31 degrees and bloody shirts and sweating to just about blown away by the end of the day.
A bit of lightning, thunderstorm, a bit of 6 seasons in one day.
Miners hats on, but you could hardly see the last. With that poor old Intravenous never got a run, as we all know. But
so Wednesday, Pakenham, Firehouse Rock and La Pass went around?
Both ran well without winning. La Pass probably didn't have a lot of luck, didn't get out until halfway down the straight, and she flew home. She was back in trip, but she flew home, beaten 2.5, and a little bit further she goes close to winning it. Firehouse Rock probably got the front too early. It's almost like he sort of had a bit of a think about it when he got there, and I think in hindsight written a bit colder and just having one goal would have been the best go there, but he moves He's pulled up well from more reports from Haystone when he goes to that big English money race over 2,000 metres in a couple of weeks. So he'll be fourth up and absolutely primed for that.
And today, we got
I'll interview you. Here you've picked up 2 rides with Brad Indisposed on social media and Long Time. Firstly, social media.
Yeah, I've ridden it before, so quite easy to get acquainted with it. I dare say from a nice barrier, she won't be too far.
I think Weary's thinking that she can run well. Obviously, she's going to take improvement from the run, but she's definitely with an each way chance if it all unfolds their way. And Long Time's first up for almost 12 months, coming from the Moody camp to Weary.
I see Regan and Luke Nolan being riding in, so that's where it's from.
Yeah, it's probably more of a look at her today, but I'm saying that she's a mare with a bit of class. So hopefully, if you can give her the gun, mate, we might get a couple lob into a place, if not with a winner.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And Friday we're heading to Ararat.
Yeah, where you're riding one, which is probably one I think that can win in all roads.
Yeah, right.
Over 2,000, drawn gate 1. I think we're looking at a heavy 8, 6, 7 or 8.
Yeah, Christine and I actually galloped on yesterday morning. I reckon we were in the zone of a slow 6, so no rain. It should end up a nice track.
Yeah, well, from gate 1, second go at the 2,000, just sort of probably she did race a little bit hard when Michelle rode her at, I think it was a Chuka last start, and just got run down late with that run under a bell. You're not going to have to go around many horses from barrier 1.
Exactly.
I reckon she's probably one of our better chances over the weekend.
Yeah, Short Espresso's been well tried.
Dual nominated in Ballarat as well.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But you've been on him and won on him at Ballarat.
Yeah.
They'll be looking for the weather of the 2 tracks now. You can say now that we could go to Ararat if there's any sort of rain overnight, but Ballarat probably is going to stay a bit heavier than of the 2. So that's a choice Matty Williams is going to have to make over the next 24 hours.
And then Shiny Lass.
Yeah, first up, drawn 15, Ararat, probably comes into about 12.
SCR.
That's coming from the expert there at Ararat, be out on the highway nearly, but
100%.
I've got an idea they're going to run anyway, just to get
need to go.
Yeah, get the preparation going.
Yep.
And that covers it. Well, it's going to be 2-part. I'm going to bring in one of Tayo's owners in Neville Garreau in the next segment. So thanks for helping me out here, Dana.
Nice, Pete.
Hopefully you can punch home one for us over the next 2 or 3 days.
Maybe in a couple of months' time, maybe that horse Bandino would be nice.
Hear that, Dancy? Dandino.
Melbourne Cup.
Lightweight.
Lightweight. What weight has he got?
52 and a half.
It's like piss easy.
There you go. Dean Yendall.
No sweating, decent sized saddle, and no dehydrated jockey.
So we've got all that from Dono. Thanks for helping out, mate.
Thanks, mate.
And all the best with the rides today and over the weekend.
Yeah.
On time, putting in a real good run, and so too is Relentless. Appalachian Annie, the leader. Here comes Long Time, though it's the only danger. Appalachian Annie just. Long Time is closing in ever so rapidly, and Long Time moved up, hit the lead, and won it. Long Time in a brilliant return. Won it by a head.
Right, Peter back with part 2 of ATB TV, and we've gone from the jockey to the owner, Neville Garreau, one of ATB's great owners, great association over quite a few years. Neville now?
About 10 years.
10 years, a lot of horses, a lot of success.
Yes, a few lucky ones.
Rue Maples and Long Espressos over the journey, and more importantly, Tayo at the moment. Tayo. It's going to take Tommy for as long as it runs, I reckon.
Does Big Miles get this?
Well, he's sure. We might have to send a special tape to him.
Tayo. The family are very happy if you remember a bow tie and a yo-yo.
I've written that down for my own self. We might just send a little email to Greg Miles. We'll go back to social media. Pleasing first up. Neville Dean was happy, just got a little bit tired late, probably crowded up a little bit in the straight.
Yes, I was happy. Big blow after the race.
Yeah. So she just fitted for that run. I'm not thinking third up, she'd be nearly cherry ripe to go.
Yes.
All go well.
Seemed to be a strong form race too.
Yeah, the winner they were spruiking about, the second horse was spruiked. So
yes.
We were probably no more than 2 lengths behind those, so it was probably a promising effort. And following that, we had Dean salute on Long Time. Obviously we had him in here earlier interviewing him, and I'm not too sure whether we were going to get a winner, but he booted her home, and she was a terrific win, coming from a long way back.
I didn't get the tip from Darren.
No, it was a negative tip. The one I got from Mr. Dance, I suppose you've loaded up. So that was fantastic. We now move on to Saturday, which we've got Ty Yo running with Brad. Well, hopefully Brad, he didn't ride here today, so without knowing what's going on there, we hope he's on. But we're probably expecting a really good run this weekend if we're looking at the races we are with him.
We hope so. 2,000 metres, I think. Is it 4 kilos he dropped from last
Yeah,
year?
a bit of weight drop to 2,000, and obviously I think last time it was about 4 or 5 runs in here really
That's right.
started to peak. So fingers crossed that we can set a real positive effort on Saturday.
That's right. If we're going to accept the call for a couple of minutes of money.
Yeah, just one. Yes, exactly. Just one thing. I noticed today, and I've been put on by Mr. Dance, the colour shirt today is not pink. So if you come here not expecting to win today.
No, I didn't expect to win today.
So when people are looking for the horse on Saturday, they look for the horse, do they look for you in a pink shirt?
I've been told I must wear a pink shirt on Saturday.
There you go, for all you followers out there. So Neville in the pink, load up. Let's hope we get a positive effort, Neville. Also, just to go through the last few runners we have over the weekend, we've got Dorsifus backing up, so he's gone a run at Geelong, just pipped, a run at Pakenham, just pipped, and he's back at Pakenham on the synthetic. David's keen to back him up on the surface that he really goes well on, and all goes well, he should be in the finish there. Sunday we have 3 runners. We've got Chloe Anna in the Quambatook Cup at Swan Hill. She's second up over a mile with Jai McNeil. She ran a slasher at Ballarat first up, so if she's taken benefit from that and trained on, she'll be very hard to beat on the big spacious Swan Hill track up there. Also, we have, and we mentioned earlier about Short Espresso, whether if he doesn't run tomorrow at Ararat, Short Espresso will be at Ballarat. As we mentioned before, it's the heavy surface that we're looking for with the Matty Williams trained Short Espresso. Luke Curry to ride if it goes around at Ballarat. Then we go to Monday where Intravenous didn't have a run at Donald because of the storm and the lightning. Well, she will go around from barrier 12 with our winning hoop Yandel. That happened on Monday. So first up, drawn wide. She's probably going to need the run and probably out to 1,400, eventually 1,600. But she'll kick off her campaign there, barring lightning and bad weather again. Just looking a bit further for Arizona Girl, will more than likely go around at Pakenham. And also I've seen through the emails Princess Hussey, I think it was at the first night meeting at Moonee Valley, which is tomorrow week. So they're forecast, they're running up their nominations at the moment. And that covers it all, apart from a few issues with logins and all that again with the website. I sent out an email which stirred up a lot of owners in terms of the ones that haven't used the new system, and they've come up with all these Arabic type passwords. If you get them and you can't log in, just email me and I'll set up a password for you, and then you'll have access to all your stable of horses or what have you. There's probably not too much more level.
That's good.
All we can say is good luck on Saturday, and
Thank you.
hopefully we can get the chocolates and push towards the big cups.
The big ones, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's it from Bendigo, where we've had a winner. Best of luck to everyone on the weekend, and we'll catch you next week from Neville Grove, Pete Morgani. This is ATB TV.